Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well. Today, release day for Topps 2025 Chrome Update. My pre-order Jumbo Hobby came in. Today, when they were released, Topps were selling the Jumbo Hobbies for $329 or $339.99. On pre-order day, it was $399.99. Hobby boxes were $239 today, or $219.99 today. On pre-release, they were $199.99. They sold out pretty fast. The cases were gone within 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And then the jumbo, or not the jumbos, but then it showed the hobby boxes were gone, and the jumbo hobbies. The weird thing is they did not have mega boxes on the website. They did have value boxes, aka blasters, but no mega boxes. I was gonna pick up a few mega boxes, but they didn't have them, so I'll grab them elsewhere. So with the jumbo hobby, you get 3 autographs, as you can see there. And then with the regular hobby box, you get 1 autograph. So, 2 hobby boxes were $400, $200 a piece at pre-order, and 1 jumbo hobby box was $400. So getting the 1 extra autograph for the same price. Yeah, you get more packs and more chance for a debut patch, but go with the autograph. The debut patches are tough to get. Last year you could get them out of mega boxes. I believe that's the same this year. Topps did not have an odd sheet listed. I do not know if you can get the debut patches out of value boxes, out of the blasters. I don't remember them having blasters last year for Chrome Update. Just hobby, jumbo hobby, and mega boxes. So let's get into it. I'm excited. It was a long day at work, so have a little fun here. The big debut patch, obviously the big ones are Nick Kurtz, Drake Baldwin, James Wood, Dylan Cruz. There are several others in there too, but those are the bigger ones to name. So here we go. I'm just going to take all the packs out. Knocking everything over. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the redemptions, what they did is well, it's a redemption that they put in. They didn't necessarily have the debut patch in there. From what I saw, it was just like a card with a picture. I did not pull one, unfortunately, so I'm not 100% sure. I didn't open up a lot of Chrome Update. I did a few hobby boxes. I can't remember if I did a jumbo or not last year. A couple of mega boxes, no such luck. So here we go. Grim, Paddock. Not sure what that card is in the back, but we're going to find out. Olsen. Gang. Meyer. Harrington. Not even a refractor. Oh, here we go. Here's a oh, this is an all-star game. Suarez in the all-star game. Oh, Celebracion. And Aaron Judge. The Celebracion. I did not pull one of these last year. That's pretty cool. Set that on the side. Actually, you know what? I'll put that up on the stand. Let me slide these to the side. Maybe Judge will give us some good luck here. Ellie De La Cruz on the 1990. Put that over to the side. And steel on our refractor. Base cards there. So pack 2. I forgot to knock on wood for some good luck here. Santana, Zebby Matthews on the debut. Try to keep the veterans in the Cleric on the debut. Lyle. Mascara. Lego. Who's this on the All-Star here? Smith on the All-Star. Oh man. It just reminds me, today Pete Alonso just signed with the Baltimore Orioles, 5 years, $155 million. The Mets didn't even give him an offer. So a little sad about that. Cam Smith, there we go. It's not bad on the 90. And Urban on the refractor. So I'm a bit bummed about that. That's Alonso did tell Cohen, who owns the Mets last year, he wanted a 5-year deal. I heard yesterday, supposedly the Mets were offering him 3, but I don't know how true that is because reading today, they said the Mets didn't even make an offer. The Orioles did the 5 years for $155 million. So we got Morgan, Rocker on the debut. Abel, McGreevy on the debut, Ballesteros, McDaniels, Schultz, Henry on the Prism, and Dreyer on the refractor. So almost halfway through the box here. I also have a pre-order in for the High Heritage, a few hobby boxes of that. I think that comes in next week or the following week. It's the 17th or 19th, I believe, is the release day. But of course, that can change. Abel. Nyler. Oh, there we go. Drake Baldwin. It's a good one. It's his debut. Put the better ones here. Logo. Rosario. McDaniels. I'll also leave these up later. Schultz. Shohei Ohtani. Night Terror. I'll put that up there for some good luck. Kind of need it. Too bad this wasn't a Nick Kurtz, but it's Jacob Wilson who gave him his run for his money for the American League Rookie of the Year award on the refractor there. Aside from the debut patches, they have these alter ego cards that you can try to pull. They're very rare. I just saw somebody pull the Aaron Judge one where he's the Hulk. And then also the Helix. Enright, Ben Rice. There's a Drake Baldwin, true rookie. Cam Smith on the debut. Ashcraft. Hayes. Ramirez. There you go. Oh, we got a prism coming up. Dollander in the prism. Matt Olson on the All-Star. And Simpson on the refractor. Actually, I think I put the Suarez. Yeah, I put the Suarez All-Star in the wrong pile. Okay, halfway here. Still got the 3 autos. Not pulling any yet. Alstros on the debut. Wagner, rookie. Veen. Full Ford. It's Raffaella, who was a rookie last year. Trevorino. Job. There's our first auto. Oh, I hope that's a Kurtz. Driscoll. This one is an on-card auto too, by the way. This is not a taped auto. What I want to find out later on is this is an image variation or not. Usually you can tell by looking at, you can look at the serial numbers, but I'm not going to. Roshing on the refractor. Kyle Tucker on the Fortune 15. McGovern on the Prism. Man, what a troll. That'd have been nice if it was the Kurtz. Nick Kurtz on the Prism. There we go. Starting the second half of the box. Been really cool if it was a Nick Kurtz on a green Prism. Batter. Flaherty. Cortez. May. Roger. Sagisi on the debut. Ben Williamson. This is going to be our second auto. And this one also looks like it's an on-card. Kind of looks somewhat like a sticker, but I'm not seeing the marks of the sticker. So I'm just going to set him down for a second. Trevorino on the Prism. Paul Skeens on the refractor. Adley Rushman on the 90. Bombquest on the other refractor. On the Celebracion, definitely a refractor there. Didn't realize that at first. So here we go. Next pack. Speaking of Nick Kurtz, there he is. And the true rookie. The edge where it looks like they cut looks a little wonky. Herbik, Keishel, Strode, Sasaki. I'll take that. Lee, Lila, Escara, Hill. Oh, is that a red? James Woods. That might be a variation. Caroli and the refractor. I'm gonna have to check out the woods here. Jose Ramirez on the Fortune 15. So this is woods in the refractor. I will definitely be checking to see if this is an image variation or not. The video wraps up. I'm pretty sure that he's on the variation checklist. Let me just double check it. I actually have it up in front of me. Just give me 1 second. Base image variations, James Woods. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that. Who am I fooling? I can't see it from here. I'll put it in the description on the video, but I believe that's a James Woods image variation. If not, that's an odd picture. For a base card, anyway. Christian Campbell on the debut. Oswana. Dolander. Hayes. Ramirez. There you go. Oh, we're going to have a blue coming up. Sedania on the prism. I'm just going to set the blue down for now. Evans on the refractor. Cam Smith on the Fortune 15. And then for the blue, this blue looks like a lava lamp. Oh, it's a Dylan. Oh, wow. There we go. That is an awesome autograph hit right there. Let me just throw a quick sleeve on this guy. Dylan Cruz on the blue lava. $60 out of 150, or 66 out of 150. 66 out of 150. And I almost want to say that that's an on card too. I'm not feeling any of the ridges that you would normally see for tape or feel for tape. Out of stands. Figures. Let me let me take that one down. So far this box hasn't been bad. Especially if that's a James Woods image variation there. It's hoping to get a Nick Kurtz, but realistically, I would like to pull a Nick Kurtz real one auto. Kind of like how I did the Paul Skeens last year. There's Rave, Amador, Clay Holmes, Rafaela, Trevorino. I think I've pulled 3 or 4 Trevorinos out of here. Mesa Jr., Matt Shaw on the debut. Williamson on the negative. Negative refractor. Jacob Wilson on the All-Star. Dalton Rushing. This should be a Night Terror. And Bendar on the refractor. 2 packs to go. You can get lucky, get an extra auto, or maybe a debut patch. There's also a gold logo in here from Luis Hill, because he didn't come back until way after the regular Chrome release. So he didn't wear a uniform with the gold logo man until sometime in mid-August, I believe it was. Meredith, Kepler, Tawa, Pete Crow Armstrong, Duran, Kobe Mayo on the debut, Horton, true rookie, Castillo on the debut, Soler, Corbin Carroll, Anetch, nope, power players, Brett Lauder on the refractor. You could see some of them where they didn't do such a hot job of cutting. Last pack, some last pack magic here. So Hogland, Garcia, Swanson, Rogers, Johnson, true rookie there. Koss on the rookie. Will Smith, the World Series savior for the Dodgers. Thomas. Gibson on the prism, and Chung on the refractor. So there we have it on the jumbo box. Just go through the prisms and refractors. So refractor, prism, Lauder, and the refractor. Negative, Williamson there. Evans, Rafaela on the Raleigh, Skeens, Trevorino for the prism, and then Willie on the prism, who trolled me, hoping it was a Nick Kurtz. Dawson, Rushing, Simpson, Dollander on the prism. Then we have Jacob Wilson on the refractor, Steele on the refractor, Dreyer on the refractor, Henry on the prism, Durbin on the refractor. Smith is the all-star. All the all-stars are going to be refractors, by the way. Whoops. And then Suarez, he was an all-star. And then for the inserts, Corbin Carroll on the power players, Dalton Rushing on the night terrors, Cam Smith, it's a good one on the Fortune 15, Jose Ramirez on the Fortune 15, Adley Rushman on the 90, Kyle Tucker on the Fortune 15, Cam Smith and Elliott both on the 90. And then bigger cards here, Shohei on the night terrors, Mr. Aaron Judge on the Celebracion. I believe, and I could be wrong, that this is a James Woods image variation, but I'll check that and let you know in the description if it is or not. If it is, that's big. Then for the autos, here we go. Driscoll on card. And then Williamson, again, that looks like it's an on-card. I don't feel the edge of the stickers. I mean, it's possible it could be a sticker. And then last but not least, the big hit. Dylan Cruz, Blue Lava Lamp. to 160. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for watching. If you're ripping any of this or whatever you may be ripping, good luck and happy ripping.